You are looking live at Berwick High School for Game 2 of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. In this matchup, it'll feature the Bishop Hafey Vikings taking on the Berwick Bulldogs. We thank you for rejoining us here at Berwick High School for the second game of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Proud to present it to you here on WYLN. I'm Marty Burns, joined by Joe DeMelfi, the councilman, Jim Shepard on stats. And in this matchup, Bishop Hafey and Berwick, and Joe Bishop Hafey coming in with a new head coach in Jeff Firo. And some players lost to either graduation or transfer. And Coach Firo dealing with a young squad and some inexperience, but they do have back Matt Chapman, the junior guard.
One of the things we look at early is to see what kind of tempo Bishop Hafey will play with. You had mentioned they lost a couple of people, new coach early in the season. I'm sure he's looking forward to the league and wants to play well in preseason to set that tempo.
Pat Sharkey, number 24, joined by Matt Quinn, number 50, and Chris Sturban, number 55, in the starting lineup. We talked about Chapman, and their final starter, number 25, Jim McDermott, for first-year coach Jeff Firo. Berwick will be in their white uniforms, and they're coming hit hard with graduation as well, coming with some new starters. Some of them does have some playing experience, but we'll see how Berwick will go with head coach Bill Callahan.
Yeah, we talked about having experience. They have 3 seniors starting, but game experience is what we're talking about here, and there's not a lot of it. Mark Kiefer's a junior that is starting for them, along with Brandon Sheets, who's a sophomore, 6'3" sophomore. So really 2 inexperienced teams, Marty. See how they react. First game of the year, turnover is going to play a big part. See what kind of tempo both teams can set for the ball game.
You saw the Berwick starters: number 21, Mark Kiefer, number 23, James Fromm, number 24, Jared Bisevich, and number 22, Brandon Sheets, number 42, Matt Sheets, under the guidance of head coach Bill Callahan. I want to remind you, the winner of this game will face Athens area tomorrow night. And we'll get a look at the starting lineup for tonight's game between Bishop Hafey and Berwick. Quinn, Sturba, Sharkey, Chapman, and McDermott for Bishop Hafey. Bisevich, Fromm, Matt Sheets, Brandon Sheets, and Kiefer for Berwick. And we are just about set for the start of Game 2 of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. And Coach Callahan to our right, not fooling around, taking that sport coat off right away.
It's, as you get into the ball game here, it gets heated up. So he is donning or discarding the sport jacket.
Jim Fromm, number 23. Chris Sturba, number 55. Bishop Hafey in the gold uniforms, going from left to right. This second game of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic underway. Jim McDermott gets it to Matt Chapman. Chapman looks to penetrate. John Layton will call a foul. Is on Kiefer, his team first. John Layton, joined by Mr. Frank Majikis, the men in stripes, for Game 2 of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic.
Like Bishop Hafey wanted to get the ball in the lane and to the basket early on the drive. Foul was called. Berwick sitting in that zone. It's like it's a 1-3-1 at this point.
Chapman thought about the 3, dishes inside to Sturba, nice pass. Chris Sturba, the first basket of the night, 2-0 Vikings.
Excellent pass inside. Sturba did a nice job getting the ball up quickly.
Kiefer to Bisevich. Matt Sheets. And this pressure, Berwick gets it over the timeline. Fromm will try a 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Pat Sharkey. Chapman will try a long 3, doesn't get it to fall. Rebound by Brandon Sheets.
Nice job by Sheets, blocking out there, grabbing the rebound, getting the ball up the floor.
Fromm, second shot of the night, doesn't go. Sturba with the rebound, gets it to Pat Sharkey.
Sturba, real force underneath, 6'4", 6'5", can get off the floor.
Matt Quinn inside, gets fouled. He'll be going to the line to shoot too. We talked about the losses for Bishop Hafey, but this is one of the players that Coach Firo has coming back, and He was a big contributor last year, averaging over 10 points per game for Bishop Hafey.
Every time we had Hafey last year, Marty, Quinn played well for them. He's aggressive. He goes to the basket. He can play well on the floor. So he is a person. He's a senior, and they're looking to him for leadership.
He'll get another opportunity. Get a look at some of the crowd here for the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. 1 for 2. Matt Quinn. It's 3-0 Bishop Hafey.
Hafey now putting pressure. Again, Berwick had a little trouble with it first time up the floor. This time they're able to move it up the floor pretty quickly.
Brandon Sheets on the wing. Gets it to Kiefer. Fromm finds Matt Sheets, back to Fromm. Brandon Sheets will swing it to Kiefer. Pasevich in the corner. Pasevich looks to take it to the basket, and a foul is called. Frank Majikis, I believe, will call it on Pat Sharkey. It's his first, team first. Jared Pasevich will be going to the line to shoot 2.
Pasevich, a senior. Ball handler, was going to the basket, fouled. Makes the first one.
Berwick on the scoreboard here in the 2000-2001 season. 2 for 2. It's 3-2 Bishop Hafey. Sharkey up and under move. Doesn't get the roll. Sturba on the offensive board. McDermott will try a 3 off back rim. Quinn with the rebound. Out to Chapman.
Nice job by Quinn. That's one of the things we were talking about earlier, Marty. Quinn very aggressive, goes after the ball.
Sharkey will take a 3. Quinn with the offensive rebound.
Right now, Quinn and Sturba controlling both offensive and defensive boards.
Sharkey looks inside to Quinn. He'll challenge Matt Sheets with the jump hook. He's got 3. It's 5-2 Bishop Hafey.
Nice turnaround by Quinn.
Pass stolen by Sharkey. Tried to knock it off a Berwick player. Brandon Sheets gets the basketball. Stolen by Chapman.
Nice job by Chapman on the steal.
Chapman will try a 3 and hit it. Matt Chapman's first 3. It's 8-2, a 30-second timeout taken by Bill Callahan. And while we have a moment, we'd like to, since we're here at Berwick, like to congratulate Coach George Curry on another outstanding season of Berwick football, going 12-1 this year. And we want to remind you, tune in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this upcoming week at 8 o'clock for the season finale of the George Curry Report with your host, Tim Thompson. And they're going to have some of the graduating seniors from this year's squad. So we invite you to tune in this week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 p.m. for the George Curry Report with your host, Tim Thompson.
And Berwick season ended last weekend with a hard-fought loss to Strathaven, who's playing Mannheim Central, I believe. I believe that game's tomorrow. But the Bulldogs ended tonight. That game is tonight. Bulldogs ended 12-1, very good year.
After the timeout, Sheets finds Pasevich, who swings to Fromm. Kiefer will take the jumper, short. Rebounded by Chapman, and he'll look to push. Finds McDermott, he gets it to go. It's 10-2 Bishop Hafey. And a turnover on the inbound pass.
Excellent job getting the ball up the floor, Marty.
Quinn into McDermott, who gets it to Chapman, to Pat Sharkey. Looks inside to Sturba. His turnaround doesn't go. Rebounded by Pasevich.
Sturba was a little soft going to the basket there. Had the ball inside. Really didn't take it hard to the basket.
Fromm will try a 3 and hit it. It's 10-5 Bishop Hafey. Fromm's first basket.
Jim Fromm last year played well for Berwick is a very good shooter.
Quinn from the corner nails it. He leads the Vikings with 5. It's 12-5. Bishop Hafey.
Matt Quinn setting the tone for the year. He's playing very well. Bishop Hafey right now controlling the boards on both ends of the floor.
Sharkey to Quinn. Doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Sturba, he is fouled and will be going to the line to shoot 2.
Nice job, Chris Sturba. Went up once, missed it, went back up and was fouled. Bishop Hafey's impressing me on the boards, Marty. They're doing a nice job, as I said, on both ends of the floor.
Foul was on Fromm, his first, team second. Chris Sturba short on the first. We mentioned the Berwick football team. Travis Brown checking in, number 52, to replace Matt Sheets. Jim McDermott sits down for Bishop Hafey as Terry Malloy, number 5, into the ball game.
Travis Brown give Berwick a little height underneath.
Sturba goes 0 for 2. Fromm gets the rebound. Travis Brown with the basketball. Sheets swings to Fromm. Brandon Sheets will try a 3. Rebound by Chapman. Gets it ahead to Sharkey. Nice tip pass to Sturba. What a headsy play by Pat Sharkey.
Yeah, great play by Pat Sharkey. Tipped it to Sturba, went up for the 2.
It's 14-5, Bishop Hafey. Kiefer gets it across the timeline to Fromm. He'll try a 3. Doesn't get it. Brown's tip goes to Basevich. Fromm will take a 3. In and out. Rebounded by Chapman. Here's Chapman for 3. Too much arc and came up short.
Offensively, Marty Berwick right now being forced to shoot from the 3-4 point range and really not having any luck.
Matt Quinn is going to go 1-on-4 and an offensive foul. It's going to be called by John Layton.
Quinn going to the basket, committed the offensive foul. 1 minute, 36 seconds. Bishop Hafey up by 9.
And Mike Matrosino, number 33, checks in, replacing Chris Sturba. 1.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 14-5, Bishop Hafey over Berwick. Game 2 of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Winner plays Athens area tomorrow night. Fromm hits the 3. He's got 6 to lead the Dogs. It's 14-8, Bishop Hafey.
Good ball movement. Fromm hits the 3 from the corner.
Sharkey on the wing, kicks it to Matrosino. Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Chapman will take the 3 and hit it. Matt Chapman's second 3. He's got 6 to lead the Vikings. Lead back to 9 at 17-8.
Bishop Hafey doing a nice job moving the basketball.
Fromm will take it against Matrosino and get it to go. Jim Fromm with 8. 17-10, Bishop Hafey.
Fromm did a nice job taking the ball to the basket. It's the first time in the first that we've seen Berwick really do that, is take the ball to the basket. Excellent job.
And it looks like Jeff Bureau content to hold for 1. Waning moments of this first quarter, and his team up 7.
Bishop Hafey showing some spark here.
Matt Quinn on the nice feed by Chapman is off the mark. Travis Brown with the rebound. Berwick has to push, but they have a chance to get another shot. Fromm will take a deep 3 off the mark, and that's the end of the first quarter. Bishop Hafey leads 17-10.
Did you know?
Fair Chrysler Plymouth Dodge Jeep on Route 11 north in Berwick is the area's first full-line Chrysler dealership. Route 11.
Did you know?
Bear Chrysler Plymouth Dodge Jeep has a full selection of Chrysler Plymouth and Dodge cars and vans, Dodge trucks, and Jeep Sport utility vehicles. Route 11.
Did you know?
Bear Chrysler Plymouth Dodge Jeep is the first full-line Chrysler dealership to be awarded Chrysler's 5-star award. Remember, come to Bear Chrysler Plymouth Dodge Jeep on Route 11 North in Berwick for your next new or used vehicle.
Do you ever just have one of those days? Well, at Farmers Insurance, everything we do is about getting things back to normal. Isn't that what insurance is supposed to do? Farmers, get you back where you belong.
For all your insurance needs, call Pachance & Joyce Insurers at 454-0888.
Welcome back live to Berwick High School. Game 2 of the 3rd annual Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. And Bishop Hafey with a 17-10 lead over the host school, the Berwick Bulldogs.
Showing a little polish and poise here in the first ball game.
Berwick in the white uniforms going from right to left. They'll come out with Josh Nespoli, number 12, along with Brandon Sheets, Matt Sheets, Travis Brown, and Jim Fromm. Travis Brown with the basketball inside, back outside to Fromm, and he hits another 3. His 3rd so far. He's got 11. It's 17-13 Berwick.
Nice ball movement. Fromm had to open shot from the corner and hits the 3.
Pat Sharkey will try a 3. Doesn't get it to go. Nespoli looks to push. 1-on-4. Loses control, and a travel called by John Layton. Bishop Hafey in their gold uniforms start this second quarter with Malloy, Chapman, Sharkey, Matrosino, and Quinn.
Nespoli trying to push the ball up the floor, just lost control and ended up walking.
Chapman will take a 3 off back rim. Fromm with the rebound. Nespoli, a sophomore. Brandon Sheets, the other sophomore, gets it to Fromm. His 3 long. Chapman with the rebound. Malloy finds Matrosino, back out to Terry Malloy. Malloy is going to try a 3 and hit it. Terry Malloy, the sophomore, his first basket. It's 20-13 Bishop Hafey.
A lot of 3 balls going up on both sides of the court, Marty.
Beginning to think you might have to tell these teams you can play inside that 3-point line.
That's right.
Brandon Sheets in a stutter step. Frank Majakis caught it. Turnover against Berwick. 6:07 remaining in the first half. Bishop Hafey 20, Berwick 13.
Sheets, a sophomore, tried to make the move to the left. It ended up walking in the process when he tried to go back to the right side.
Sharkey to Chapman. Terry Malloy looks for Matrosino and gets it back. Swings to Chapman, who swings to Sharkey. Chapman spins, looks inside for Quinn. Matt Quinn has 7 to lead the Vikings. It's 22-13 Bishop Hafey.
Nice job by Chapman getting the ball inside to Quinn.
Brown gets it across the timeline to Fromm. Good kick to Matt Sheets. Leans in, gets the basket to go. Matt Sheets' first basket. It's 22-15 Bishop Hafey.
Nice jumper by Sheets.
Quinn kicks it out to Sharkey. Faked the pass, gets it to Matrosino. Swung to Chapman, he faked. Gets it to Sharkey, his 3 doesn't go. Travis Brown hits the boards, gets it to Nespoli.
Travis Brown doing a nice job since his entrance into the ball game, Marty. He's grabbed a couple of rebounds for the Bulldogs.
Brandon Sheets will pull up. Shot is long. Chapman with the rebound. And ball knocked out of bounds by Travis Brown. Chris Sturba and Jim McDermott check back in. As Matt Chapman and Matt Quinn get a breather. Nice move here by Jeff Freer to try to rotate and keep his players fresh.
Exactly right. Doing Sturba and Quinn dominated the first quarter of the ball game.
Pat Sharkey inside the three-point line gets it to go. His first basket makes it 24-15, Bishop Hafey. And the Vikings stay with that full court pressure. And they look to double match Sheets. Finds Fromm, who's doubled, and I believe we're going to have a foul.
Called the foul on Matrosino from behind. Bishop Hafey doing a nice job trapping the ball next to the out-of-bounds line. Matrosino committed the foul. Bulldogs will inbound.
Nespoli will bring it across. 4 minutes remaining in this first half. 24-15 Bishop Hafey. Winner faces Athens area tomorrow night. A steal by Matrosino. And he is going to take it all the way. His first basket off the bench. Biggest lead for Bishop Hafey, 26-15. Bill Callahan takes a timeout. And it's a full timeout, 26-15 Bishop Hafey.
The seasons come and go, but here in Pennsylvania Dutch country, time stands still. And in this tradition of care and quality, we created Stroman Dutch country bread and rolls. Like soft, fresh potato bread, 100% whole wheat. And Dutch country potato rolls, each an original recipe, all delicious. Look in the Dutch country section for the kind of bread you thought went out with the horse and buggy. Dutch country, only from Stroman.
246. I was driving to the basket with my patented slam dunk when I zigged instead of zagged, and I knew that I'd been had. 248. I called one of the convenient Irely Chiropractic locations, and he told me to come right in for an appointment. 301. Dr. Irely gave me an adjustment, and I knew that I was going to be better. Now, I may be getting a little older, but thanks to the offices of Irely Chiropractic, I can still slam dunk with the best of them.
At Irely Chiropractic, I feel good naturally.
Welcome back live to Berwick High School. Game 2 of the third annual Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Bishop Hafey with an 11-point lead over Berwick.
Marty, Bishop Hafey playing very well on defense right now, causing some turnovers with the Bulldogs and adding to this 11-point margin they have right now.
Fromm spins, gets it to go. He has 13 of the 17 points for Berwick.
Nice move by Fromm to the basket.
Pat Sharkey will bring it back out. Bishop Hafey with a 9-point lead, approaching 3 minutes remaining in the first half. And the Vikings maybe could afford to be a little bit deliberate here offensively. And a travel called against Terry Malloy.
They could afford to be deliberate. They can't afford to turn it over, and that's exactly what happened there. They got Malloy called for the walk, so the Bulldogs will bring it up the floor.
And Mark Kiefer back in, replacing Nespoli.
I was just going to comment before the walk that Bishop Hafey was moving the ball exceptionally well.
Travis Brown finds Fromm back door, and a chance for a three-point play.
Nice pass by Travis Brown to the baseline. Fromm takes it to the basket, puts it up for 2, and he's going to go to the line.
Foul is on Sturba, his first, team 4th. But the one thing Coach Callahan might be looking for, Fromm, 15 of the 19, might need a second option here. Fromm completes the three-point play. He has 16 points, 8 in each quarter. It's 26-20. Bishop Hafey approaching 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Jim McDermott gets it to Sharkey. Pat Sharkey with the basketball, gets it to McDermott, who swings to Malloy. And he'll pull up and gets it to go. Terry Malloy, the sophomore, 5 off the bench all in the second quarter. 28-20, Bishop Hafey.
Nice job by Malloy. Goes to the baseline, pulls up very quickly, and hits the jumper.
McDermott tips a couple of passes. Sharkey on the floor tips it to McDermott. And he had it knocked away from behind by Travis Brown.
Nice job, Travis Brown doing a nice job on the boards, and defensively another to turn it over again.
Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Pat Sharkey gets it to McDermott. They look inside for Sturba. Sharkey will try the three. Doesn't get it to go. Brown with the rebound. And a foul in the backcourt on Jim McDermott. It'll be his first, team 5th of this first half. You got to look at Matt Chapman. He'll be checking in as he's called in by Frank Majikis, and he will replace Jim McDermott.
One of the things offensively Berwick's going to have is somebody else get involved in the offense, Marty. Fromm playing very well, shooting well right now. He has 16 of the 20 points.
Bisevich to Kiefer. Doesn't get it to go, but he'll get his own rebound. Brandon Sheets over to Bisevich. Shot doesn't go. We'll see who they call it on, and if it's on Chris Sturba, that'll be his second. And actually, it's on Matrosino.
Yeah, they called it before he got to Sturba. Matrosino committed the foul, so.
But that's his second personal foul, and the team's 6th. So Jared Bisevich will be the line to shoot 2. First is short. Matt Quinn back in, replacing Matrosino. One out of 2 on that trip. 28-21, Bishop Hafey. Approaching a minute remaining in the first half. Thank you for joining us tonight on WYLN for the 3rd annual Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Game 1, Athens area defeated Bloomsburg 64-58. They await the winner of this game tomorrow night right here at Berwick High School.
Marty, the ball knocked out of bounds by Travis Brown, doing a nice job, substitute in the middle of the first quarter, and really has done a nice job on the boards as well as defensively.
Matt Quinn in the corner gets it to go. Quinn has 9 to lead the Vikings 30-21, Bishop Hafey. Fromm will get it across the timeline. Get it to Kiefer. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. To see what Coach Callahan will decide to try to do here offensively. And Kiefer throws it away. And you got to credit the sophomore Terry Malloy. Great defensive pressure on Kiefer.
Did an excellent job. In fact, blocked Kiefer. Kiefer thought there was a player sitting right here and threw the ball away. But again, it was Malloy's pressure that caused him to throw the ball away.
And as they did in the first quarter, here in the second, Bishop Hafey holding for 1. Five seconds remaining. Chapman loses the basketball. Fromm will try the heave, long with it, and it is halftime here at Berwick High School. Game 2 of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. The score, Bishop Hafey 30, Berwick 21. We'll have more from Berwick High School coming up right after this.
Utilizing the latest state-of-the-art dry cleaning systems, plus shirt laundering, suede and leather cleaning, and tailoring. Neat and Clean will even come to your home, remove your soiled draperies, dry clean and decorate or fold them, then return to reinstall your draperies. Neat and Clean will expertly clean blankets, comforters, tablecloths, even bedspreads. Neat and Clean Dry Cleaning Service, the area's most complete garment care facility. Neat and Clean, we're simply the best.
Finding a perfect gift for that special person in your life can be a trying experience. Add-A-Link tennis bracelets can be the answer for you. Choose your starter bracelet from over 100 styles. And when the next special occasion arrives, Add-A-Link. Shopping made easy. Add-A-Link brand bracelets, known for quality and durability.
Felons, your personal jeweler. They make you feel comfortable and at ease because of the quality of care and how nice the people are. I really do like St. Joe's Hospital.
Sandy is just one of several hundred people who have found exceptional health care right here at home. That's because the Greater Hazleton Health Alliance continues to earn the trust of its patients by providing state-of-the-art services, award-winning programs, and community health education.
I would and already have referred St. Joe's Hospital to family and friends.
The Greater Hazleton Health Alliance, we're all about people.
Hello? Server? Got it.
Total participation. And this means everyone, all working to make sure you get the absolute best experience possible.
Mr. Thurber, you're all set.
5-star. So demanding, only our best retailers make the cut.
Sherrock Brothers Dodge. We're better, we'll prove it.
Tresco Superfoods full-service catering is the area's favorite catering service.
Delicious homemade food expertly prepared and served. Business luncheons, parties, company outings, graduations, holidays, or just those informal get-togethers with family or friends. Tresco Superfoods full-service catering will handle all the details with thoughtful, friendly service.
Select from our complete menu, and we'll do the rest. Pickup or delivery, on-site cooking, or complete full-service catering. Tresco Superfood full-service catering, the area's favorite catering service.
Welcome back to Berwick High School, site of the 3rd annual Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Bishop Hafey with a 30-21 halftime lead over the host school Berwick Bulldogs. In game 1, Athens area with a 64-58 victory over Bloomsburg. And both squads very much balanced scoring. Andy Ottaviani, 20 points, 17 of them in the second half. Tyler Reynolds had 19. 12 for Chris Makaya. Bloomsburg, they're scoring very balanced. 14 for Scott Newhart, 13 for Chad Wilson, and 12 apiece for Luke Doby and Kurt Schmidt. And Athens seemed to have a height advantage over Bloomsburg, a little bit of an experience advantage, but Bloomsburg under head coach Lee Gump gave Athens area under head coach Jim Davis everything they wanted in game 1.
And I mentioned to you while we were away that Bishop Hafey and Bloomsburg play the same type of game. Very strong defense. They stay after the ball. They cause a lot of turnovers. I thought Bloomsburg did a nice job with the height disadvantage. Ottaviani really impressed me. I thought he hit some 3 balls which really broke that game open for Athens area. Tyler Reynolds, everyone talks about, he's a Division I signee, signed with Cleveland State, and he played well for Athens area, but they have some other players on that team. Makaya, you mentioned, Ottaviani did a nice job. Lasko came off the bench and did a nice job for them. But Bloomsburg is going to be a pretty good basketball team, I believe. If they can continue to play defense like that, they'll win some ball games.
And in this first half of game 2, first-year head coach Jeff Firo, I don't think could be too disappointed in a lot of things from his Vikings, playing great defensively in the full court situation. And again, another team balanced scoring. Matt Quinn with 9, and 6 for Matt Chapman, and 5 for Terry Malloy off the bench. But the thing for Coach Callahan, got to find a second option for Jim Fromm. 16 of the 21 points for Berwick.
Yeah, you mentioned during the course of the first half that Berwick needs a second option. People will go to double him, and then Berwick's going to have somebody else come to the fore. Quinn and Sturba dominated the ball game, Marty, the first 6 or 7 minutes. Bishop Hafey playing well, playing strong defense. They're moving the ball well. We got into a period there where both teams were throwing it up from 3, really weren't working the ball inside. I think Berwick's game right now offensively is Fromm. Get the ball to Fromm, and he tries to get it up from the 3-point range. They're going to have to work moving the ball to the basket at some point. Bishop Hafey has done that in the first half with Quinn and Sturba. Both of them have been able to take it to the basket. Chapman's done a nice job penetrating, dishing off. So, again, first game of the year, you expect some mistakes, but Bishop Hafey playing well right now. Jim Fromm's keeping the Bulldogs in the ball game.
Okay, we're going to take a break, and coming up after the break, it'll be the halftime stats prepared by the councilman Jim Schappert. The score, Bishop Hafey 30, Berwick 21. We'll have more right after this.
And Flowsy, and the customer that would not leave. What strange new customer is this that keeps ordering meal after meal after meal? What could have caused this individual to become the mindless eating machine you see before you?
How about a little dessert here?
Could it be the fact that they're open 24 hours? Could it be the tantalizing entrees of food? Or could it be the impeccable, warm, friendly service of Aunt Flosy and her staff? The world may never know.
Just remember, when your appetite peaks, come to Aunt Flosy's 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Penn State Hazleton is making life better in northeastern Pennsylvania. Earn a bachelor's degree in business or an associate degree in a variety of majors, including information sciences and technology. Get involved in a student organization. Work up a sweat in a varsity or intramural sport. Become a student leader. Penn State Hazleton combines the resources of an internationally recognized university with top-notch faculty, affordable tuition, and a commitment to technology. Penn State Hazleton is making life better for you.
High insurance risk, DUI offense, the Demsko Insurance Agency is dedicated to the less fortunate driver in need of automotive insurance. The Demsko Insurance Agency offers full coverage insurance for a large variety of vehicles, including motorcycles, RV, and boats, whatever your past driving record may be. Of course, homeowners, life and health insurance are also available. Combine homeowners and automotive insurance and receive a sizable discount. The Demsko Insurance Agency, where you receive full coverage insurance instead of rejection.
Sharp's Good Housekeeping Center in Hazleton is the area's most trusted name in home appliances and service. At Sharp's, you'll not only receive the best price on a full line of home appliances, but you'll get fast, professional service 6 days a week. In fact, Sharp's has received the GE Service Excellence Award for outstanding customer service. At Sharp's, you'll be treated like one of the family. We're here to answer all of your questions all of the time. Sharp's Good Housekeeping Center in Hazleton.
Looking for a thoroughly modern drugstore?
But one carrying those old-fashioned remedies?
Hazel Drugs Apothecary, 20 North Laurel Street is the place.
We are the recognized leader in homeopathic and herbal remedies.
Nutritional supplements, botanicals, and other alternative healthcare items such as
health publications, state-of-the-art computerized information.
To help you find the solution to your health concerns.
Hazel Drugs.
Since 1868.
One of America's oldest
and most respected
drugstores.
Welcome back to Berwick High School. We're going to look at the halftime stats compiled by the councilman, Jim Shapard.
You see Bishop Hafey shooting very well, 63%, 10 for 16. Berwick, 4 for 11 from the floor, 36%. Three-pointers, 3 for 11. There are 22 three-pointers in the first half, Marty. 3 for 11, both teams, 27%. 1 for 4 from the free throw line for Bishop Hafey. Berwick is 4 for 5, 80%. No team has any, neither team has a block. Turnovers, Berwick has 8 turnovers, and that's indicative of Bishop Hafey's strong defense right now. Rebounds, Bishop Hafey 14, Sturba and Quinn have done a great job in that respect. Berwick has 11 rebounds. So you can see right now, Bishop Hafey doing a nice shot, shooting well from the floor.
And one of the things helped cut that rebound deficit because it was big in the favor of Bishop Hafey early. Travis Brown, when Coach Callahan inserted him into the lineup, and to be frank with you, I wasn't sure how much Travis Brown would play. If you remember, just 6 days ago, he was out on the football field at Wilkes-Barre Memorial Stadium and just getting himself readjusted to playing basketball. But you know what? Travis Brown looked like he didn't miss a step going from the football field to the basketball court, and that's a credit to the athlete that Travis is.
They say you need to get your basketball legs under you, but he played well rebounding and has played well on defense. So he is filling that void right now for Coach Callahan.
Okay, it'll be Bishop Hafey basketball in their gold uniforms going from right to left on your screen. They'll start with Pat Sharkey, Matt Chapman, Jim McDermott, Chris Sturba, Matt Quinn, the original starting 5. Berwick will start with Brandon Sheets, Matt Sheets, Mark Pfeiffer, Jim Fromm, and Jared Bisevich. Both teams going with their original starting 5. This second half is underway. Dermott swings to Chapman. Thought about the 3, looks inside to Sturba. Nice move. Chris Sturba with 6. It's 32-21 Bishop Hafey, their biggest lead of the night.
Nice job. Chapman quickly into Sturba and spun, put it up for the 2.
Fromm kicks it out to Bisevich. To Kiefer. Brandon Sheets, the sophomore, brings it back to the top of the key. To Fromm, over to Kiefer. And he almost almost had it stolen by McDermott, and it's stolen by Matt Quinn. Matt Quinn is in double figures with 11. He leads Bishop Hafey. It's 34-21 Vikings.
Nice job by Matt Quinn. In anticipating that pass, broke on the ball, took up the length of the floor for the 2. Good defense by Bishop Hafey.
Again, pressure from the Vikings. Bisevich has his pass tipped, and it's tipped ahead by Sharkey. He controls it to McDermott, doesn't get it to go. But great hustle and great heady play by Pat Sharkey. Brandon Sheets to Kiefer. Brandon Sheets from will try a 3, doesn't go. Sturba with the rebound. Matt Chapman will bring it back up. 13-point lead for Bishop Hafey. Under 6.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Bishop Hafey at this point slowed down just a little bit. They've jumped up to a 13-point lead. Playing well on defense, playing aggressively on defense.
Sharkey short with the shot. Kiefer with the rebound. And Pat Sharkey a little upset with himself. That wasn't a good foul, and that's his second, team first.
It really was not a good foul. It was a bad foul, Marty. And Pat Sharkey pounding the floor.
So 5:51 remaining in the third quarter. Bishop Hafey 34, Berwick 21. Winner of this game faces Athens area tomorrow night in the second night of the third annual Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Kiefer takes it all the way and is fouled. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Jim McDermott picks up his second foul, team second. Mark Kiefer will be looking for his first points of the night.
Looking at about 2.5 minutes gone in the third quarter, and Berwick has not scored a point at this point. There's the first.
Kiefer goes 2 for 2. It's 34-23 Bishop Hafey. Kiefer's first points of the evening. Quinn in the lane, doesn't get it to go. Tipped up. Bisevich with the rebound. Mark Kiefer brings it back for Berwick to Bisevich to Brandon Sheets. And he'll pull for 3. It's short. Chapman with the rebound.
Nice job by Rex Chapman Matt Chapman going up high for that rebound. Good pass inside to Quinn.
Matt Quinn leads the Vikings with 13. You had the right last name and right number.
That's right.
36-23 Bishop Hafey. Berwick gets it across the timeline. Fromm loses the basketball and his balance. Sturba to Chapman. He'll take it all the way. Doesn't go for him. Loose ball will be controlled by Fromm for Berwick. And almost had it stolen by Chapman. To Sheets. Bisevich goes to the floor to get the basketball. Sheets to Kiefer.
Right now, the Bulldogs struggling a little offensively.
Fromm doesn't get the roll. Quinn with the rebound. Halfway through the third quarter, 36-23 Bishop Hafey.
We're up by 9. Bishop Hafey up by 9 at halftime. They widen that lead to 13.
Quinn will be fouled, I believe, on the floor. Matt Sheets, his first, team first in his second half. Matrosino and Malloy back in, replacing Sturba and McDermott. Travis Brown checks back in. He'll replace Matt Sheets. Pat Sharkey will set the offense. Malloy swings to Sharkey. He swings to Chapman. Sharkey will take a 3 and hit it. Pat Sharkey, the senior, with 5. It's 39-23, biggest lead at 16 for the Vikings, and a turnover. And Coach Callahan will take a timeout. And it's a full timeout. Bishop Hafey up 16.
Nestled in the scenic countryside of Sugarloaf is Sally Purcell's Country Inn, where quality family dining has come to be what's expected, thanks to over 20 years of experience. Sally and the rest of her family serve up the best lunch and dinner specials one can imagine, and anyone planning a private party or rehearsal dinner, take note. Our sensational Lookout Terrace room seats up to 30 people. There's also a non-smoking room and a bar on the premises. So stop on by Sally Purcell's Country Inn. You won't regret it. Reservations are suggested on Fridays and Saturdays, closed Mondays. Shen Heights TV, 64 channels, 24 hours. Digital choice is now available to customers of Shen Heights TV. This fall, cable subscribers will be able to get 64 channels of digital programming, in addition to the channels they're already receiving. Choice. Control. Convenient includes an interactive program including DMX and 6 channels of pay-per-view. Call to subscribe. 462-1911.
Welcome back live to Berwick High School. Game 2 of the 3rd annual Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Bishop Hafey, a 39-23 lead. And Matt Quinn off the inbound play, 41-23 Bishop Hafey.
Heads up play on the inbound by Terry Malloy, getting the ball to Quinn very quickly. Puts it up for the 2.
Fromm will take the jumper, doesn't go. Quinn with the rebound. Chapman will take a 3, doesn't get it to fall. Battle for the rebound, Fromm controls.
Good, strong rebound by Fromm. Berwick being outscored right now, 11-2 here in the 3rd quarter, Marty. The gap is 18.
And a reach-in foul to be called against Matt Chapman. His first, team 3rd. Only players in any type of foul trouble. Sharkey, McDermott, and Matrosino, they all have 2 fouls apiece. Berwick to inbound. Fromm will take the jumper, doesn't get it to fall. Travis Brown, an offensive rebound, out to Basevich.
Good rebound by Travis Brown. Again, doing what he needs to do and what he was put in the ball game for. Defensive ability and rebounding ability.
Kiefer will take it to the basket, and he'll get it to go. Mark Kiefer with 4. All of Berwick's points in this 3rd quarter, but they trail 41-25.
Nice shot by Kiefer going to the basket.
Matt Quinn inside, had it challenged by Brown and maybe came up a little short. Jim Fromm brings it back. He looks to dish to Basevich, and he gets it to go. Basevich with 5.
Good job by Fromm. Penetration, dishes it off to Basevich. Jared puts it up for the 2. Berwick needs to get on the ball.
And some battling underneath between Quinn and Brown, and I think an offensive foul has been called against Matt Quinn, his 2nd, team 4th. And Chris Sturb will check in, replacing Quinn. And maybe a good move by Coach Farrell. Doesn't want Quinn maybe to lose his head here in the inside battle with Brown.
That's one thing. The other, he's up by 14. 1:34 left, 3rd quarter. He can afford to rest Quinn a little later and get him into the ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Jim McDermott back in, replacing Chapman. So the 2 seniors getting a break for Bishop Hafey. Lone senior out there is Pat Sharkey, and a travel called against Berwick. And I think, as I mentioned, the lone senior, Pat Sharkey, he's the only one for Bishop Hafey to play the whole game.
And one of the things, and that's the other thing, Marty, Bishop Hafey staying fairly fresh. You mentioned that earlier in the 1st half. They definitely are using a lot of players and keeping people fresh.
Sturba's shot blocked. Knocked out of bounds by Bishop Hafey. Berwick basketball, 1:08 left in this 3rd quarter. Bishop Hafey 41, Berwick 27.
Nice job by Berwick defensively. Sturber went to the basket. Ball was knocked away. Bulldogs have possession, down by 14.
Fromm will try a three, in and out. McDermott with the rebound. Under a minute remaining.
As hot as Fromm was in the first half with the three, he has not hit one here in the third quarter. Ball stolen by the Bulldogs.
Kiefer and a foul. And that's on Pat Sharkey, his third, team fifth. So we'll see if Coach Farrell will want to get Sharkey out of the game. And Fromm will come up with the basketball. We'll see if Berwick will hold for one shot. But Pat Sharkey with the defense, and I think he got the steal, and John Layton says he did, and Jim Fromm picked up the foul, his second, team second.
Fromm went to make a move to the basket. Sharkey did a nice job defensively. Fromm had the foul.
And number 44, John Doherty, will check in, and he'll replace Pat Sharkey. Will sit with the 3 fouls. With 30 seconds left in the third quarter, you don't want him to pick up his fourth.
Exactly right. You can afford to rest him for a couple of minutes. We have a
officials timeout as Travis Brown reties his sneakers. Malloy looked to get it inside. Fromm stole it, and it's knocked away from behind. Malloy with the basketball. McDermott look for Matrosino, stolen by Fromm. 5 seconds left. Berwick will have to hurry. Kiefer will take a long three. Short. End of the third quarter, 41-27, Bishop Hafey.
Remember the good old days when things were just so laid back. Here comes the milkman with the latest special delivery from Pecora's Dairy. And there's good old Mom. She's serving the usual nutritious lunch. Don't forget that Pecora's milk, Mom. Gosh, weren't things so simple and peaceful? Not anymore. There's no time to sit around. It's a natural pick-me-up. It's Chug-a-Lug. At work, at play, it's the new drink of the day. It's Chug-a-Lug. It's delicious. It's nutritious. Chug-a-Lugs for when you're on the... Only from Pecora's Dairy.
Lighting the way. Lighting the way. Lighting the way. Lighting the way.
Lighting the way to a new century.
Bishop Hafey Junior Senior High School, lighting the way to a new century.
Welcome back to Berwick High School. Start of the fourth quarter, game 2 of the Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic. Bishop Hafey, a 41-27 lead. Berwick will start this fourth quarter with the basketball in their white uniforms. They'll start with Brandon Sheets, Kiefer, Bisevich, Brown, and Fromm. Bishop Hafey in the gold uniforms. Doherty, Sturba, Matrosino, McDermott, and Malloy. Fromm doesn't get the basket. Doherty with the rebound.
Good move inside. Nice pass by Travis Brown. Fromm just couldn't get the ball to go.
Sturba with the pump fake was fouled, and he'll be going to the line to shoot 2. And the foul's on Travis Brown, his first, team third of the second half.
Travis Brown right on top of Sturba and committed a foul. In the third quarter, Bishop Hafey outscored Berwick 11 points to 6 points, which widened the gap.
Sturba goes 2 for 2. He has 8. 43-27, Bishop Hafey. Travis Brown on the wing. Frank Majakis found a foul away from the basketball. John Doherty, his first, team 6th. So from this point on, Berwick will be shooting free throws. Fromm has the shot challenged by Sturba, and Chris Sturba fouled Fromm.
A little bit of a groan from the Bishop Hafey bench. I thought Sturba had the ball, but looked like a body foul, Marty.
That's Sturba's second, team 7th. Jim Fromm 16 in the first half. No points thus far in the second. And he's long on that shot. And that's the reason we mentioned maybe a second option for Coach Callahan. If a team could take Fromm out of the offensive game, you need somebody else to step up.
His first point here in the second half, and you're right. One of the things you have to do, like you said, find someone else to go to, because if he runs cold, as he has so far here in the second half with the 3-pointers.
And a foul called by Frank Majikis. Finish on Brandon Sheets, his first, team 4th.
Sorry, Marty, to finish my thought. If he runs cold as he has here in the second half, Berwick really has no other option at this point offensively, and they're struggling.
Malloy swings it over to McDermott. Runner doesn't go. Fromm with the rebound. Coach Firo has 2 seniors and his junior point guard Chapman on the bench, just resting them. Berwick hasn't been able to cut into this deficit. Fromm looks for Matt Sheets.
I think they're going to call Matrosino for reaching in.
That'll be on Matrosino, his 3rd, team 8th. So it'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity. Here come 2 of those players we were talking about, Pat Sharkey and Matt Chapman back in, replacing McDermott and Doherty. And the Bishop Faithful gives him a nice round of applause, doing a nice job holding on to this lead for Bishop Hafey. Fromm will be at the line for a 1-and-1. In and out, Sturba the rebound. Chapman lost his footing, but got it to Malloy. Gets it over to Sharkey for 3. Pat Sharkey's second 3. He has 8. It's 46-28, Bishop Hafey.
Nice job by the Vikings moving the basketball. Sharkey was able to get a good look there and put that 3 up and make it.
And a carry called against Mark Kiefer. The Berwick turnover.
He called Kiefer for turning it over as he was trying to go across the floor.
Terry Malloy has it stolen by Matt Sheets, and it's stolen right back by Chapman. Terry Malloy will bring it back for Bishop Hafey. Kick it to Matrosino. Matrosino will hit a 3. He's got 5 off the bench for Bishop Hafey. Biggest lead at 21, 49-28.
Well, Sheets did a nice job on the steal, then lost the ball. Bishop Hafey brings it back up the floor and converts it to a 3-pointer.
Fromm will take a 3. Long with it. Sturba the rebound. To Matrosino. And he'll pull it back out. Chapman will pull for 3. Fromm controls the rebound to Kiefer. And a foul on Chapman, his second, team 9th. And Matt Quinn checks back in. He'll replace Chris Sturba. Mark Kiefer will be going to the line for a 1-and-1.
Fourth quarter, Marty, the Bishop Hafey continuing that strong defense, I think really is helping them lengthen this lead.
Kiefer will get another foul shot after making the first. From here on out, Berwick will be shooting 2 free throws. Travis Brown with the tip. Gets another opportunity. Doesn't get it to fall. Quinn with the rebound. And that's the other thing we were mentioning about getting your basketball legs. Also maybe getting the touchback of shooting a basketball.
Yeah, it's a different sport. There's no doubt about it. You use different muscles, and Travis Brown right now is going to have to work through the football part of it to get ready for basketball.
Foul is on Matt Sheets, his second, team 5th. And Jared Basevich will check back in, replacing Matt Sheets.
Ball's in.
And it'll remain Bishop Hafey basketball.
Bishop Hafey up by 20. 4:42 left in the ball game, fourth quarter.
Sharkey to Chapman. Finds Matrosino. Basket goes. He's got 7-5 here in the fourth quarter. 51-29 Bishop Hafey.
Nice job by Chapman finding Matrosino underneath. Bishop Hafey doing a nice job when they move to the basket, dishing off, finding the player open. They get a look at the basket.
Travis Brown gets his first basket of the night.
Good job. Nice job getting it into Brown. He did an excellent job taking it to the basket. Marty, Bishop Hafey at this point, 3:40 left, fourth period. They can afford to slow it down, set up their offense.
Matrosino gets the nice delivery. He now has 9 off the bench for Jeff Firo. It's 53-31 Bishop Hafey.
Nice pass inside. Matrosino did a good job getting it up quickly.
Pass goes into the backcourt, a backcourt violation against Berwick. Jim McDermott checks back into the game for Bishop Hafey, replacing Terry Malloy.
Fromm went to the basket, then tried to flip it out. Ball went by the half-court line, so Bishop Hafey will take possession.
Chapman will pull it back out. And a 3 by Sharkey, and he is fouled, and I believe Sharkey will be shooting 3 free throws. Foul is on Fromm, his 3rd, team 6th. While we have a moment, we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Margaret Thompson, and yes, she is the wife of our very own Tim Thompson, celebrating a birthday today, and our director Barry Jayas will be celebrating a birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday to Barry as well.
Yes, we Mrs. Thompson, Margaret, happy birthday, as well as Mr. Jayas, who does the work in the truck.
And some substitutions. Matt Quinn will sit down, as well as Travis Brown and Mark Kiefer. Josh Nespoli and number 32, Frank Payne, check in for Berwick. Chris Sturba back for Bishop Hafey. Sharkey goes 2 for 3. He's in double figures with 10. 8 of them here in this second half. It's 55-31. Bishop Hafey, 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Fromm has it blocked by Sturba. He gets it to Chapman. 8 points for Matt Chapman. 57-31 Bishop Hafey.
Talked about the defense of Bishop Hafey. Marty, that's what caused that basket. Sturba with an excellent job defensively.
Fromm will hit the 3. He has 20. 57-34 Bishop Hafey.
I believe that's the first 3 he's had in the second half. After scoring 16 with several 3s in the first half, he hit his 3 with 2:30 left in the fourth period.
Sharkey looked to go baseline, but was fouled first on the floor.
Yeah, they're going to call Fromm for the foul.
And all of a sudden, that's 4 personal fouls on Jim Fromm, team 7th. So Sharkey will be going to the line for a 1-and-1. Matrosino with the rebound off the free throw. Sturba underneath all by himself, doesn't get it to go.
Good ball movement. Sturba didn't know whether to use the board or not, just lofted it up and hit the rim and bounced away.
Sheets.
We got Matrosino on the block, I believe, Marty.
Matrosino, his 4th, team 10th. As I mentioned, Berwick shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Brandon Sheets looking to get on the scoreboard tonight. And number 34, Jeff Bailey, checks in for Berwick, replacing Bisevich. Terry Malloy coming back in, and he'll replace Matrosino. And Nice job off the bench for Mike Matrosino with 9.
He's not only did well offensively, but he played extremely well on defense. I believe this is the first time we're seeing Jeff Bailey from Berwick tonight.
Sheets goes 1 out of 2. And the rebound by Payne, but he stepped out of bounds. It'll be Bishop Hafey basketball. Under 2 minutes remaining, 57-35 Bishop Hafey. Sturba gets the basket. He's in double figures with 10.
Nice job by Matt Chapman. Again, he gets some penetration, dishes it off to Sturba. Excellent job.
Fromm hits another 3. He's got 23. 59-38 Bishop Hafey. Sturba from the feed from Sharkey. He's got 12, 6 of them in the fourth quarter, 61-38.
Great job by Pat Sharkey looking inside, able to get the ball there quickly.
A 30-second timeout being taken by Bill Callahan. He'll have 1 full timeout remaining with 1:12 left in the game. It's 61-38 Bishop Hafey. And it looks like the Berwick Bulldogs are going to empty their bench. Coach Callahan getting some subs into the game with 1:12 left, and looks like Bishop Hafey on the way to the championship game tomorrow night against Athens area, and Bishop Hafey may be able to create some problems with their defense against Athens area.
That's exactly right. One of the things that impresses me from last year to this year with Bishop Hafey, they're really more active defensively. They're going after the ball. Obviously, offensively, they're getting some penetration. Sturba and Quinn are helping them inside, but I'm really impressed with their defense at this point.
Number 43, Josh Dieterich, is in the game, as well as number 35, Anthony Minier. And a steal by McDermott. Kicks it to Sharkey, who will pull it back out with under a minute left in the game.
The matchup tomorrow night, good pass inside. Matchup tomorrow night between Athens and Bishop Hafey should be an interesting one, Marty.
Foul is on Dieterich, his first, team 8. And very much an interesting one, and both teams showing a lot of balanced scoring.
Yes, that's exactly right. They have a lot of people involved in their offense.
So you really can't take away one player mentioned at halftime, the Athens area players. Bishop Hafey, 15 for Quinn, 12 for Sturba, 10 for Sharkey, 8 for Chapman, 9 for Matrosino. Number 22, Lou Lisbinski, checked in the game. Sturba gets 1 out of 2. He's got 13, and will be replaced by number 32, Joe Pisateri. Doherty back in.
Tomorrow night, the matchup inside with Reynolds, Makaya, Nada, Vianney, Quinn, Sturba, Sharkey for Bishop Hafey. That'll be, as I said before, an interesting matchup.
Nespoli will take a 3. It's long. Dieterich gets it back out to Nespoli. Lisbinski will get the rebound and get it to Terry Malloy. Lisbinski on the offensive board gets the basket.
Great job. Strong on the basket. Lou Lisbinski did a nice job there.
3 doesn't go at the horn. The final. Bishop Hafey advances to the championship game of the 3rd annual Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic with a 64-38 victory over Berwick. And we'll be back to wrap it up here from Berwick High School right after this.
Builders Direct of Hazleton beats the competition. If you want the very lowest prices on kitchens, baths, and floor coverings, Builders Direct of Hazleton beats the competition. Replacement windows, siding, interior and exterior doors, Builders Direct beats the competition. Pull in and check out our beautiful kitchens featuring Formica Sorel countertops, custom square edge laminate countertops, and wood edge countertops. Homeowners and contractors, if you're not making a pit stop at Builders Direct, you're losing the race. Building and remodeling, we have everything you need at Builders Direct of Hazleton.
A winning smile, It's not the secret to success, but it sure helps. Protect your smile by visiting Dr. Weiss for complete dental services. Dr. Weiss offers a full-service denture laboratory located on the premises. 5 dentists, 2 hygienists, and a team of caring technicians and assistants. Specializing in quality dentures and repairs, complete general dentistry, extractions, cleaning, and caps. Dr. Weiss for your complete dental care.
Welcome back to Berwick High School. The Roger Snyder Memorial Basketball Classic, the 3rd annual first night, is in the books. Athens area defeated Bloomsburg 64-58. Bishop Hafey in the nightcap defeats Berwick 64-38. It'll be game 1 tomorrow, the consolation game at 6 o'clock. Bloomsburg taking on Berwick. And immediately following that game, it'll be the championship game. Bishop Hafey will play Athens area. But this second game, Joe, 15 points for Matt Quinn, 13 for Chris Sturba, 10 for Pat Sharkey, 9 for Mike Matrosino off the bench, Matt Chapman with 8. One of the things for Berwick that stands out, Jim Fromm, 23 of the 38 points for Berwick.
And we talked about Berwick finding another option offensively, and that's something they're going to have to work on as they go through this preseason. We talked about the matchup between Athens area and Bishop Hafey tomorrow night. It will be very interesting. Both of them spread the scoring out. Both of them play strong underneath. Quinn and Sturba match up pretty well with Reynolds, Micaiah against for Athens area, so that will really be an interesting matchup. I think what I like about both teams is they play pretty good defense. They're strong defensively. They spread the scoring. It should be a nice ball game for the championship of the Roger Snyder Memorial Tournament.
We ask you to come out and see the consolation and championship games tomorrow night here at Berwick High School. Our next game on WYLN will be December the 12th, a Tuesday night from Hazelton Area High School. It'll be Shamokin, Hazelton Area. Start time is 7 o'clock, live right here on WYLN. We want to remind you, season premiere Round Ball Digest coming up this Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 6. Season finale to the George Curry Report, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8. For our director, Barry Jayas, stats from the councilman, Jim Shepard. For Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns, saying so long from Berwick High School. The final